Morning all. Well, it's a lovely morning. We actually got a glimpse of the sun. There wasn't meant to be any sunshine at all today, so it's been great. Been up here for an hour or so. And what I've been doing here, I've got a little border around my lawn area where I sit, the picnic table. And a lot of the daffodils now are coming over. So I thought, use this opportunity to tidy up the borders. Now when the daffodils are finished and they've gone over and I know that they're not going to flower anymore, what I tend to do is cut the leaves down to about 4 or 5 inches. As you can see here, I hope you can see that on film. And just leave them then to die back. They'll then vanish. And they'll be ready again for next year. They'll just come back. So when I'm cutting the leaves back, just grab a bunch of them like that and just cut. It's always handy to be organised. If you've got a bag ready, put your stuff in, and then the pad to kneel on, even better. Some of these are still out, so there's a lot of these I'm just going to leave for a bit longer, but I will be weeding in between. The important thing is to look after your health, and you don't want to end up with having aches and pains in your knees and that. So if you've got a nice soft foam pad to kneel on, or even one of those little seats you can often get, that's even better. I'm getting rid of all the stuff that's making it look untidy, and using a trowel just to get to the weeds. Now I know that a bit further along we've got some poppies growing. I did sprinkle some seed on here, so I've got to be careful that I'm not pulling out plants plants instead of weeds. Dandelions, one of the curse, and the roots go down so far. It's often difficult to get to them. They'll just grow back, unless you grow down 18 inches and get all the roots out. It's just not going to happen. At least I can make the place look tidier. What I'm going to try and do this year, rather than I used to leave these bags and then just accumulate, and then I've got so many. Then I'd have to do the tip run. What I'm going to do now, and I've got to get into this habit, is just take it home straight away, empty it into our recycling green bin, and it's going to save all the hassle, because when you go to these tips now, you've got to separate everything, and it can be a right pain. And talking of pains, I've got some nettles in there, so my hands are going to be tingling. Ideally I should be wearing some gloves, but sometimes I feel a bit, held back by them. I like to be able to actually feel what I'm doing, but my advice to you is get some gloves. I know you can get some, excuse me, you can get some which you can actually feel what you're doing. They're a very thin glove. I think I've seen Rick wearing some. That's what you should be doing ideally. Actually, I don't know whether these are nettles or not. They're not stinging, are they? No. Oh dear. I am going to have to get a pair of gloves out for those. You can see we've got some tulip in there. That'll come out late. Oh, we've got some tulips at the back there as well. I forgot to put the tulips in here this year, and I never put many in previous years, so that's why there's not a lot happening tulip wise. Now, one thing what I am going to be doing today is I'm going to be sowing some hollyhock seeds, what I picked the other year. It's highly unlikely we'll get any flowers this year, but next year we will. And it's an old traditional English flower. In case some of you from abroad don't know, it stands about 4 foot high, and once you've got one, they kind of self-set, and you'll end up with some everywhere. You know. But they're nice. Right, rather than bore you, I'm going to switch the video off now, and we'll chat again later. Okay.